Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Here's a designed run. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. Here comes 2nd and 4. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. A gain of 6. And the Jets first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line. Now this time he'll set up to throw. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Get it. They go play action with Sanders. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. Brings up 3rd and 2. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go! Let's go! From the gun, it's Shador. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M. He's inside the 30. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Sanders now off the bootleg. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Leo Chenal getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
Let's go now.
A give. It's Sampson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. Brings up third down.
Mustang 19. Cougars.
Now, Sanders. He'll air it out down the middle. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on third and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the fourth down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up fourth and a mile.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he wound up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 5. Another run here with Hall. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. It's third and 4. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
Their own 16-yard line.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
On play action, Shador. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Now Sanders on third and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Talk about establishing yourself in this league as a young player. You don't have to be perfect, But, man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it. And boy, did he ever.
Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
1 quarter in the books. The Jets have the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. Ready, right?
From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Browns. Touchdown number 9 for the year. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready.
The drive begins with a run, and it's all. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the 43, here's second and 2.
Here we go, set. 19, charge, go.
He'll go again with Hall. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
That's good for the Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hold it ready. Set. Back to 60. Back. Bravo, lady.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
They'll run. This is Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Okay,
It
ready?
is third and 10.
Let's go now. 18, 19, 19, 19,
He'll drop to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play for the Jets. 39 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Now an option here, left side. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10.
Let's go. Cowboys, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors, 17.
He'll look to throw. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
Here's a third and 10.
Cowboy 80. 75. 18, Pioneer, 60 Bobcats. Dragon 60. Go.
That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Jets 21, Browns 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the ready. 70, Skipper Wolf. 18, Pioneer. Here we go. Shot. 18, go.
They go play action now with Sanders. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go!
Here's Sampson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
On 3rd down, Sanders. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
This returnable for Douglas. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. To throw here to begin the drive. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's taken down up past the 35. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Back to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's a Jets. 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Jets 1st down.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll swing this one out to Hall. There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Browns' 47-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
8 yards.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. To the outside, he's got Smith. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a 1st down as well.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Here's Hall from the pistol. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards on the
Here's
play.
first and 10.
That's good for Jets. First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Jets.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Now, faking the give. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender prodding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth where the receivers say, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
They put Wilson in motion. On third down, they'll throw from the gun. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over here at their own 22.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now. 70s, ready.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Here we go. Set. Cooking. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Ready.
Sanders from his own end zone. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
On the ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Inside run with Sampson. Finding room across midfield. it. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
41. Browns 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's first down, and it's a ball. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And the Jets, first down.
Go! On first down, they go right back to home. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
At the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Trying the left side, here's Hall. Room to run at the 35. And he will get into the end zone. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the game, and 17 for the season.
The kicker on for the
Big
extra
play
point.
out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Get it. Cowboy 18, Pioneer. Hurt. Cowboy 80.
On the ground, it's Simpson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Let's go now. Ready, right?
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
60, Viking 18. Go.
From the gun is Shadur. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
4th down.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on 3rd down. Well, here we are in the 2nd half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on 3rd down.
Whoa. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment. But he's taken down a solid return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man downfield. That's the tight end, Taylor.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Again, here's Hall. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
I have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. But then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. They'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Jets.
Touchdown, Jets.
Bates now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Jets will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Browns 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Sampson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Nice, ready! Bronco 80, trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
So it's 3rd down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive, but Even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Jets are able to extend the lead.
Browns 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Six the Eagle. Go.
On the handoff, this is Sampson. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And the Browns.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up. 79. 19.
Now a run to begin the fourth quarter on the 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
From the gun, it's Sanders. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
And may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Viking 18. Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let go.
They're trying to run here with Sampson. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
Cowboy 80.
On 1st down, right back to Sampson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second down and 9.
65.
Once again, it's Sampson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Third and 10.
Cougar 19. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 8. Ready.
To throw. Oh, a loose football. No turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
On the ready.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
19, 18.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Let's go. Hawk 7, track of 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They put Wilson in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Let's go now.
Here comes Hall on this toss to the right. Room to run inside the 40. And he's got another one. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game, and 18 now on the season.
The kicker on.
Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11.
70. Ready. Ready.
0-1 with Sampson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
At the 35-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Ready, ready. Here we go. 19, Charger. 70, Timberwolf.
Coming, double up.
Let go.
Toss to the left, and Sampson. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
So this one a win for the visiting Jets. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.